And we're back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiasts. C and
Joel. Just Joel.
The real Joel. With another top video. This time we're going to go over the top 3 to 5 USA made fixed blade knives of 2022.
The real.
It was requested by a few viewers, and believe it or not, a couple of them told us to go away. We realized we ain't done one in a while, so
A couple of years. Yeah.
here we are.
Perfect timing since we're doing our top videos now. Anyways, this year there were a lot of fixed blade contenders, mostly from Tops knives. Yeah. Not many folders were made in the USA this year, so we're not going to mention any of those in this one. Just strictly fixed.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a separate video. You never know.
So true. So we're going to start off at number 3.
Now we're going to start off at 3. Alright.
And we just want to say that we did not include the Top Zasbo Express.
Yeah.
We picked it as our number 1 fixed blade for the year, and we didn't need to boost its eco anymore.
That is exactly right. These are more usable everyday knives. Alright, number 3 on our top 3 USA or 5 made knives list is Jason Perry Blade Works Model 558. I know you were thinking 206J. But no, 558 is the knife.
558.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so we love this knife, and we just got some in stock, so go check out the Leaded knife. There's the Coyote Brown, and obviously you know which one I like because I had the OD Green one, but 2 different ones. Great USA made fixed blade, and in my opinion. So, it is 10 inches, well, 10.1 inches overall. It's got a 5.1 inch 1095 HC spear point style blade. Also features jimping, hollow grind, plain edge, and black PC coating for extra blade protection.
Handle comes in either OD Green, G10, or Coyote Brown G10.
Look.
Lanyard hole for additional carry options.
Blade steel comes with about $59.60 on the HRC. Lastly, the whole outfit comes with a black Kydex sheath and belt clip.
Usable belt clip.
Yes.
Find this USA made Jason Perry design model 558 for just $192 from InlineKnife.com. What do I like about it? I like everything about it except, this is nitpicky, but it's not steel snob, if you know what I mean.
Thank you.
I do not like how the screws are just barely above the scale. Now here, where my middle finger is, it's nice because it helps me hold it. But up here, it's kind of in my way. But everything else about it, and I'm telling you, this is nitpicky. The screw is a little bit to the wrong place. But everything else, I like. I like the size, I like the weight. Give it to them.
I think this is an excellent carry, not only because it's made in the USA, but its quality and its size make it an easy must-have. I really like the jimping and the blade. And we also considered the 043 for this spot. It's a bit smaller, 7.5 inches overall, and it's a little easier to carry. However, the size of that one had like a harpoon shaped blade. Size does limit what you can use it for. You can use this one on a lot more things.
Yeah, and we definitely wanted knives, not variation like the SE6 in camouflage green with tiger stripes. You know, something had to be different about the knife. Guess that moves us on to number 2, Tor Raven.
Yeah, I know. We really like this knife, especially me. Not only because it's 100% handmade in the USA down to the screws and scales, but you get extra stuff and you get the high quality blade that will last forever. So there are 2 options for this knife. There's the ebony and the shadow black. Yes, we have both today. I know. Usually it's one or the other.
10.25 inch overall with a 5.5 inch CPM 3V steel blade with a stone washed or black finish depending on the version. There's jimping, plain edge, and a false harpoon top edge. 45-degree grinds.
Yep, comes to about $59.61 on the HRC scale. This fixed carry has either the G10 handle scales or the ebony wood. This one right here. Both are designed for regular and reverse grip. Tor fluted handle design, you really can't go wrong.
Yep. Most comfortable and effective breacher on the market. Has a tungsten carbide breacher ball for the pommel. Glass breaker with high comfortability. especially when held in the reverse grip.
Yep. This breaker is effective on standard, tempered, and safety glass, so it also has a lanyard hole and comes with a Fleck Tech sheath. So there it is.
Sheath, there you go.
Right on there. And I believe a sticker and a cleaning cloth and lube. So, and for limited time, which I totally spaced. There's a tour patch. If you're watching this years later, you're not going to see it, but the patch is cute.
All will be envious
of you and the patch.
Yep.
Knife. And it's just $3.50 at alandknife.com.
Spare no expense.
Yeah, so we really like the quality. We really like the handmade of it. And the way it just fits. Just fits here.
I like this one a lot too. I definitely like the mirror. The only thing I didn't like was a little more chore. But other than that, fits your hand perfectly. Very nicely weighted.
I like the jimping back here.
Yep. I'm all in for this one. Very nice knife. And plus, when we're talking about we don't care what the price is, this one's on my list.
Yep. We also considered the Tor Jank Shank for this spot. Came out in like late January of this year. I love the color options, especially the teal one. It was 7 inches overalls and had a karambit ring on the end. Good size, but it is sold out, and I was never a huge fan of the Nitro V, especially not for $195. So, such a steel sub, I know. I know.
Lineup.com. Which means we only have the #1 slot left.
Now, before we do that, we're going to do the honorable mentions.
This is why we say top 5,
just
10,
to
15.
shake things up. So some other USA made knives that we consider for this list were the Winkler Utility Crusher. Okay, that was a massive hunk of knife. Okay,
but
a fixed blade.
Not completely different.
Yeah, the fixed blade could cut down Everest if you wanted to. Not to mention, I really liked the Boltron line sheath. However, it was a bit on the pricey side, and it wasn't a new knife for this year. It was just a new model of an old favorite.
Which, hey, we like. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah, we do.
But when we're doing the 2022, we want them to be as new as possible. We also considered the Tops Apache Dawn 2, Tops Operator 7 in bronze. See, wasn't completely different. Tops Impact, Tops Hazen Legion, Tops Ran, Tor Viper, and Tops Trail Seeker.
All great knives made in the USA, but some were just remakes of old versions. We also considered the Bark River Edwin Forest Bowie, the Dirty Bird Mod 3, the Dawson Knives Mojave 7.
I like that one.
Oh, that was a beautiful piece of that knife. Gorgeous blade on that one.
Well, now we're on to the unhonorable mention.
Yep.
This is my favorite part. Those were the carries that we left, even though there was some quality and design purpose kind of fell short. Screw the pooch. This would include the Tops Unzipper. We love Tops, don't we? The Hobart Goliath.
Love or hate relationship.
I get the what's that word you use when you're being sarcastic? It's the Goliath. You know, I can't think.
Ironic.
Of the word. Ironic. And
the Red Horse Karambit for like, how much was that again?
Too much.
$195.
I would have bought the cigar cutter first. Or whatever the thing
D2.
was.
It's just okay. We'll stop stalling.
All right.
So the #1 USA made fixed blade for this year was the Tops Silent Hero 4.
We had to give it #1 on this show.
Yep.
Knife is amazing. I love the Silent Hero 4. It was different enough from the Silent Hero.
Yes.
Actually, they didn't look the same to me.
I
But that's
even
okay.
called the Silent Hero. I would have named it something else.
I like to do.
Of course, we are completely sold out of the Silent Hero 4,
That's
but
alright.
we will still give you the specs and a close-up of it. So, the Tops Silent Hero 4 is a smaller version of the original Tops Silent Hero. This model will be a superb choice for your next EDC, as it is only 8.88 inches overall. This bad boy really can fit in a pack, belt, or bug-out bag. It's got a 4.25-inch Hunter's Point 1095 steel blade with the Sniper Gray finish, 0.13 inches thick, and about 56-58 on the HRC.
Handle is black canvas micarta and features both a lanyard hole and red canvas micarta liners. Lastly, this knife weighs only 6 ounce. That's not even 2 persistence. 8.8 ounce with the black Kydex belt sheath that Jewel is demoing for you there.
There it is.
With the whistle and beta loops.
Whoop, whoop. Look at that.
This
That's
fixed blade is just $140.44 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Yep.
I hear that ding in my sleep. Fortunately, we do have the slightly larger one we're going to show you. Top Silent Hero, Sniper Gray finish for 192. Show it to them.
Okay, from AtlanticKnife.com. So a little larger at 11.25 inches overall with a 6.38 inch 1095 HC blade. This one's got the Sniper Gray finish. I do think there's like a River Wash one too. Handle is the black Rocky Mountain Tread Micarta with the red liners. Also comes with a black leather belt sheath on this one for now. Never know, they could change it later. And then of course it's got the whistle and the paracord lanyard.
If you want to know why we made the number one, I'll tell you. The original purpose behind the Silent Hero was to design a mid-large size tool that could be specifically used for combating rhino poachers in Africa. Needless to say, the designer Anton Duplessis, who knows, made some changes to downsize the knife at his hip. That's when the Silent Hero 4 comes in. Now most of us,
all of us,
are not using the knife for its originally intended purpose.
Clearly.
I'm not out hunting rhino poachers, but if there were rhino poachers,
that was a knife you would use.
I'd deal with them, yeah. That doesn't mean it's useless. In fact, this knife can be used for all things outdoors and even as an EDC, where you are allowed, of course. This knife is absolutely amazing. I've used it for things like making fire kindling, cutting leather, wood battening, even cutting thick pieces of rope.
Yeah, not to mention the differential heat treatment that Tops gives their knives on both the edge and then at the top of the knife. Really is perfect and reinforces the knife itself. I mean, the Tops Silent Hero 4 can take a beating, okay? You can use it for anything and everything. It's
also
great.
Fits my hand perfectly. If you buy a knife that just doesn't feel natural or comfortable in your hand, you don't want to use it. Be honest, you won't. Top Silent Hero 4 and even the Silent Hero are made with you in mind, and the blade is like 1/8 of an inch thick. Massive.
That's great. Is there anything else?
Nope.
That's it. All right, that's why I made our number one. This is the knife you go with if you need an everyday work, indoor, outdoor, whatever use knife. Over here, over there, anywhere. This carry can handle it.
Since that was our final piece of gear, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit the bell. Also, you can be notified when we drop new content and be automatically entered in giveaways, which will be starting back next week. We have a lot of good giveaways coming your way very soon.
So don't ever miss a minute. Make sure to check out Atlantic Knife on social media. Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, YouTube, Instagram, and Rumble. We're on it all. There we post photos, AK updates, giveaways, and more.
We also host a podcast called Gearing Up with AK on Spotify and a swarm of other podcast hosting sites.
Talk about knives, mother-in-laws, movies, and more.
With that, I'm seeing this is
Jewel.
Just Joel. Oh, confident. And we are signing off.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm going. 3, 2. You know, with that over-the-top opening, you lost me.
Okay, question. Sledgehammer the Song by...
Can't remember.
Is it by Sledgehammer? Or are we going Peter Gabriel?
Peter Gabriel.
Change it.
What?
They're mentioning that song again.